Yo, surely I'm live now. Okay, okay, Twitch is live, YouTube is live, and TikTok is live. But I am back, and I'm going to be doing some art since Inktober started. And unfortunately, I spent the last hour trying to figure out how to capture my hand cam since I switched PCs. And the plugin that I used to use for streaming, traditional art is no longer working with this computer. And I can't figure out why, so we're gonna do digital art today. That wasn't exactly the plan, but yeah. We're just gonna draw in the good old Clip Studio Paint. But I did actually have a drawing ready, so we're probably just gonna color anyways. Hello, Teapot. Welcome, welcome. I was dealing with technical issues, or otherwise I would have been live like in 30 minutes ago, but, yeah, I can't figure out my setup. I'm probably gonna have to spend more time with it. So for now, we're just gonna draw in a trusty, Clip Studio Paint. Which I think it's a dumb argument anyways, but, digital artists can't participate in Inktober. But, that's neither here nor there. I'm saying this as someone who's mostly been a traditional artist for like over 10 years, so the anger towards that is just unwarranted, but I wonder if I should even do a blue sky ping or not. Just setting up my tablet over here, and then we'll get straight into drawing. But, as such, the first day of Inktober, I usually draw, Poison Ivy. So that is probably what we're gonna draw first. Or at least color, because I already did the drawing part. But, the first day of Inktober is here, and live on Twitch, drawing and yapping. Spooky vibes. But yeah, I was not feeling too great to stream the past few days. But I'm much better, so it should be good to go. Twitch. It keeps wanting to give me my old Twitch name. It's not linking me to my new Twitch account. Well, not account owned, but new name. I need to fix that. But after a few days, I'm doing much better. So yeah, I'm live now. Sending this out. Discord has been pinged. And I guess we can open Clip Studio now. We're probably gonna work on drawing that I did like over the weekend. Because I did draw Poison Ivy off stream. Well, I drew both Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. So I'll probably just be coloring that. I really do need to get better at digital coloring though, so yeah. I already recorded me sketching this, but Twitch frogs and YouTube frogs have not seen this drawing. Also, I need to pull up YouTube chat and TikTok chat so I can read everyone's message. And ever since I like decided to go more variety with my stuff, I've low-key been growing quite a bit. At least more on YouTube. So, I'm thankful for the support. And I'm still not quite as consistent as I would like to be, but, I think that if I can stream at least 3 times a week, I'd be okay with that. And I wanted to go outside and touch grass and do streams like that, but it's still way too hot. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that for the time being. It's literally the first day of October, but it still feels really hot, so it doesn't feel like spooky, crisp fall weather, unfortunately. OBS. Okay, I need to play some music too. What do I feel like listening to? Yeah, I've really been into like DC stuff lately, so yeah, I already normally draw like Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn during the first day of Inktober. So it's not really too out of it, but I did happen to be more into DC stuff lately. Because low-key, I think anime is a little boring right now. I didn't watch Gachiakuta yet, though. But I actually haven't been watching too much anime. Turn this fan on before I get hot. What do I want to listen to? I guess we listen to some near music. It's always a banger. And I don't get copyright struck from doing that, so that's what we will do. So turn this up. Yeah, we should be good to go. Like I said, I sketched this off stream because, well, I don't know, I was testing my recording, or would I do art, because I still want to record art for you guys. I need to figure out how to do my sketchbook setup, because I'm supposed to draw this in my sketchbook, but, yeah, I cannot get that to work. I'm gonna need to research more. The plugin that I used to use, I don't think is supported with my new setup, unfortunately. I guess I used the mechanical pencil here. But yeah, I guess it just happens sometimes. And I forgot I did this on separate layers, so I need to remind myself that, because I drew Ivy and Harley on separate layers. Because I wanted to try to be organized with my digital art. I've been doing a little bit more digital art off stream, but I'm still quite rusty. But yeah, I was just trying to get used to recording digital art stuff again. I guess I could probably record this. But yeah, it's Inktober, so I'm probably gonna be doing a bit more art content. I'm not gonna do all 30 days, because, yeah, I'm a little too busy to do that, but I think that if I plan like 2 streams or maybe even just 1 stream a week to doing art Inktober prompts, I think that's good. I've been doing Inktober for like over 5 years. All the way back when I started posting on Instagram, so 2016. Oh god, I'm getting old. That was almost 10 years ago. And you know, back before the art community was like vicious as it is now. But I already made my comms on it. I mean, there's even a controversy in participating in Inktober to begin with, but I don't think it's a big deal if artists compete or at least participate in this challenge. I think it's one of those moments where you just need to touch grass. Anything that spurs people to be more creative isn't inherently bad, and I don't think the creator is bad for wanting to monetize off of the idea of Inktober. But I already made this point over a year ago on my YouTube, talking just about this. But my opinion has not changed, so do with that what you will. You shouldn't be shaming artists for monetizing their work. If anything, art is undervalued these days, and there's legitimate reasons to criticize the creator of Inktober, but that's not one of them. I don't necessarily believe starting drama for that, and there's not really any substantiated claim for his plagiarism either, so yeah, do what you want. Participating in this challenge does not make you a bad artist. And I like drawing reporter related stuff, so yeah. I think it's the one bit of like art drama that's like unnecessary. I was already pretty much almost done with this line art anyways, although this is like the cleanup sketch. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it. I mean, if I'm gonna do a line art or not. But there's also like the whole controversy of whether digital artists can participate in Inktober, which again is another drama that I don't really get. Also, that's the wrong layer. I knew I was going to do that eventually. So wait, is this the... Did I not do a line art for Poison Ivy? I did one for Harley, but not her. I guess I can do one for her real quick. But yeah, I think shaming artists for what they draw or what challenges they participate in is low-key lame and like does nothing. So don't do that. I think that sometimes the art community does take itself a little too seriously in issues that like don't matter, and not enough seriousness on like things like censorship. But I guess me doing art is making me talk about the art community. And ever since I made that video on art censorship, I'm gonna be real, I don't think artists are still taking this as seriously as they should be. I think indie depths are doing a good job, but the art community itself, I think the YouTube art community is doing a pretty good job, but elsewhere, it could definitely be better. If they censor like content online, that's definitely gonna impact independent artists. even more than probably AI at this point. I remember people being upset about the COSA bill, but like this is sort of worse than that, so you can't really complain about the art community and like supporting artists if you don't talk about these issues. But apart from that, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Again, I wasn't feeling the best, but I'm better. And since it is October now, I'll probably be playing a bunch more horror games. I got mouth-washing, so we'll probably play that next week. We might play it this weekend, I'm not sure. But I think next week might actually be a little bit better, because either Friday or Saturday, I think I'm going to be busy. Though I might not stream as much this week. We'll see. I don't know, so maybe if I get bored of drawing, I'll go play a game today or something. But also probably not, because I did say I was going to do more art streams. The Crossroads streams have been like popping off, so I'm glad for that. At least the clips are anyways. So I've been spending like a lot of my time taking clips from like my last 2 streams of me playing the game. I still have a few more that I need to post, but yeah, I'll probably post those tomorrow. We're probably gonna do more horror game collabs. I'm thinking that if I do play mouthwashing, it'll probably be like on a Friday. The game itself is like 3 hours, and I could do that in one sitting, I think. I don't really want to break that up. Because when I play games, yeah, I want people to be able to see it in one sitting. And I wanted to play mouthwashing, I just hadn't really had the chance to do it. So, doing it on stream is like a net positive, for sure. With other horror games too that I can play. It's so sort of all over the place with this particular Harley Quinn and place I might be drawing. I was inspired by like the 90s version, but I also added some things from their modern designs, so this IV is sort of like both, because I like the jacket, but I also like the little bodysuit the 90s version wore. I decided to keep both. Because I think cropped jackets are cool. But yeah, I've really been into like DC stuff lately. Ever since I like played that Batman game. I also need to play Arkham. Maybe I'll just grab the collection for Arkham. I'm not sure if it's on sale, but it's a really good game. And I haven't played it in a while. So that could also be another stream idea. Because from what I remember, those games aren't like super long. But that also probably means that Hollow Knight's gonna take a little bit of a backseat. And it's not because I hate the game, but I guess I'll be taking a little break from that. I believe we're like halfway through Act 1, if I can remember properly. But what I will probably end up doing is grabbing my YouTube VODs and recordings and stuff, and making a highlights recap of like all the different acts and my thoughts about it. That way people don't have to wait 5,000 years to see me play each act, because it's probably going to take a while. In hindsight, I probably could have waited to start Silksong, but I was excited. And I don't regret it, because it's still like really fun. And I thought about farming offline, but I also kind of don't want to do that in case I stumble upon something. Maybe if it's like boring side content, then maybe I'll do it offline, but since I'm like still new in the game, I don't really want to explore offline without y'all, so that's the little update on that anyways. Also, this looks a little shaky. I do like the graphic look, so I want to try to incorporate that, because I was looking at a bunch of like art guides, like digital art stuff, because whenever I color, everything looks flat. And not in a good way. Yeah, I did want to do this in my sketchbook, but I couldn't get the setup to work. And I still wanted to stream. I didn't want to put it off another day. I didn't do the top of the hair. I didn't really think about saving my OBS setup. I think that if I did that when I switched PCs, I probably wouldn't have had trouble setting up the traditional setup. But I'm also using a phone too, so it's also a little jank. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I could also use... I have like a tablet, but I think it would be a little too awkward to have it in my tripod. It's a little too big. So I probably could use that as like a video source. I might have to try something different with my phone. And then fix the plugin, because I couldn't get the plugin to work. And I reset my stuff and it still didn't work, so I'm not really sure what that was about. I'm not sure if I like this mouth. I do feel like those posters are a little stiff in hindsight. I saw two models and I wanted to draw them, so that's probably the reference. That's the reference I used for this. But I feel like I could probably push these poses a bit more. Actually, yeah, let me try to do something else. Let me stop recording and redo it. I did also warm up a little bit before stream with my hand, because I don't always like to do warm up on stream. It depends on my mood, because I think that takes away from like the main drawing. Duo poses. Duo pose. Woman. So am I using the right mic here? Yeah, I am. Ever since that stream, I was paranoid I wasn't using the right mic. Because I was having problems with that too. And it could also be a reason why my plugins isn't working is because I didn't update OBS. Which is probably a real possibility, but I finally got everything the way that I want, and I don't really want to update again. But it could also be what's causing that plugin not to work properly. Because OBS has been giving people trouble. I'm not gonna lie, OBS can sometimes be clunky to use. I like this pose. So we're gonna actually use this brush. I'll use the bigger brush here. I have to say though, I didn't progress as much in digital art as I would have liked, but I was very not consistent, so I don't really have anyone I would to blame for myself, but it's still a learning curve. It's taking a bit longer than I would have hoped. I noticed that a lot of digital artists start their like sketches out blocky. Well, not blocky, but like with like brushes, which kind of makes sense because when I do traditional art, I do tend to start my sketches with dull pencils, and there's like a reason for that, because I like to start off loose, and if I go in with like a sharper pencil, I'm gonna go into that bad habit of like trying to add too much detail at once. And like the only way to do that is to like work on your shapes first, which is what you really should be doing in your first sketch layer, or really your first sketch. But I've been there and it's a bad habit to break. or a hard habit to break, rather. But I want to make something that looks good, so I want to try to kind of lock in here. But I have been inspired by like Cartoon Network / old DC art because it's like the nice blend of it being colorful but also having like a lot of contrast. I could probably have moved this pose up a little bit more. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna draw the full body, but just getting the sketch done. I can move this up some. But yeah, I've been looking at a lot of DC art, and I kind of want to replicate that more often, because it has all the things in the art that I like. The heavy contrast and the light, bright colors. I need to read more like DC comics because I've been watching the old school like Batman, and I'm probably gonna look at Justice League next. But I need more like visual references like that, and actually I'm surprised I didn't make a Pinterest board. DC art. Let me see if I could find what I'm looking for. Something like this. Surely I can switch my capture pin. Oh, there we go. But you can see this art of Robin here. Oh wait, why did I say Robin? Fake fan here. Oops. This is sort of like what I was thinking. I like the thicker lines and the colors and the contrast. And like, yeah, I've really been liking old DC stuff. Cause like you can go from having like super detailed panels to like goofy stuff. And like there's nothing better than being able to like study from styles that you like to improve. And it's something that all artists should do. But I guess I don't want to say I'm like moving past my anime phase, because I still like anime art. I like the OG artists for like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei games. But like the DC stuff has low-key been hitting a lot. Because I really like how they do line art. And yeah, it's been one of my main inspirations lately. I can switch back to this. Let's start the recording again. But with any like art style or any art journey, it's important to have like a strong visual library. And Pinterest has been that for me for like many years, but there's other ways too. Studying from life and stuff like that. And yes, that requires going outside and taking a ton of pictures. Well, but yeah, I guess I don't want to say like I was art blocked, but like being like a totally different like art style, it made me want to do more art. Maybe I will do the nice version of Harley Quinn. Quinn comics. I guess we'll go into the next layer now. I'm kind of low-key not in love with the mechanical pencil brush anymore. Because, I mean, I guess it's fine, but I think I'm getting a little tired of using it. So I'll use the fine lining here. Now, I might do another sketch, cleaner sketch, but right now, we're just walking in where the, like, different parts of the face are gonna be. Which is also something you should do, yeah, locking your shapes and keep a loose hand is like the best, like, warm-up tips that you can really get. I don't think there's like any specific rhyme or reason, you just have to like lock in. But don't be upset if things don't turn out the way that they're supposed to. I really like the sketch a lot more than the other one that I made. And it's also around the time that it started feeling off too. But, my nose is a little big. It's a little more rounded than pointy. Oh god. That's the reference that I'm looking at. I put it on screen, but I don't want it to be cluttered. I still didn't figure out how other artists get the references of like this separate tab. But I really like the gesture element of her character, of course, because it's very important. So, for her hair, actually I should do the ear first. Do little ear piercings here. I might not keep these, but I'm already probably going a little bit more detail than I should, but it's the fun in it. I will say, I think the comics and like the old animation did Harley's character a lot better than some of the more recent adaptations. But this isn't really like just a Harley thing. I noticed this a lot with like old characters that are like rebranded to new, I guess, series. It happens a lot. And the excellent thing that we know is like rubification. Because everyone wants to like portray Harley as like a ditzy character, but she's actually like more than that. But depending on like what version of Batman and DC media that you consume, you would know that. And I think her character's been butchered like with the most of like all like DC stuff. And no, it's not because of like woke or DDI. This happens to like a ton of characters. So I actually kind of want to make a video about this too, and I also really wanted to make a video about the whole anime man drama too, because it like goes into what I was talking about for big media literacy stuff that people aren't really talking enough about. And I did have like my opinions on it too, so I think that's probably going to be the next video that I make. Not exactly gaming related, but I do want to talk about it, so I want to try to get another video done this week. Also, I can make this eye a little bit rounder. I could probably make the mouth a little bit bigger, but I think it's fine. It doesn't look too janky. Okay, I kinda wanna draw her with a tank top. Not gonna lie. I just need to get a reference for it. Like, I like her old school jester outfit, but the new one does look pretty cool, I think, for Harley. They're both good for different reasons. Because it's like a, halter top, I guess. It is nice to be doing like art streams, because I do. I still obviously love making art, so just doing this and yapping, it's a just chatting stream for me. Draw the neck here. I don't even know why I started to draw Poison Ivy for like the first day of Inktober, but now it became like Poison Ivy and Harley. And I don't know why, but I'm not questioning it. It's just something that I do. And I guess I could draw like her little wristband here. Also, hello, welcome to chat. Like I said, I'm just yapping and drawing DC characters and yapping about DC and art styles. But, yeah, it's the first day of Inktober, and I'm doing something that I always do, and that is draw Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, because they're cute together. So in some versions of her outfit, the tank top doesn't come all the way down. And in others, it's like, just her shorts. So I guess I'll draw the shorts. Because I'm not really sure what to do with the top right now. But I can do that at least. But I do like the more modern design of Harley, even if I think her character's a little weak. But I think I need to like take a time to read the comics, because maybe it's just like the games and the movies whose Harley I didn't like too much. I thought the Harley in like the Telltale game was actually pretty good, but it goes back to what I liked about her character. I think I might just do the shorts here and keep the top cropped, so it doesn't like overlap and look busy, because that's what I don't want my sketch to look like. But yeah, I'm probably not doing all 30 days of Inktober, but thank you for the like. But we're gonna figure it out as we go along here. Also, I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but sometimes when I go to see my pens that I save, I can't, when I click on them, it's sometimes a blank screen. But I don't know why that is. She has the side highs, but you can't really see them, but you can see it at the top here. Okay. So I guess for here, I would do the top, and you probably can't see it, but I'll probably come back and like clean this up. I feel like I got her face, like, pretty good. At least for, like, the cleanup sketch. But since I know I'm probably gonna change the sketch, I'm gonna make another layer for poison ivy, so I don't accidentally redo something I don't want to do. Poison ivy. Now, I think Poison Ivy's character's been, like, pretty consistent in all the, like, adaptations that I've seen. But design-wise, I still think I prefer, like, the 90s version here. Because, like, the green and then the leggings, it's just iconic. But yeah, DC art has sort of became like this obsession of mine. So I do want to take the time to study it more. Her eyes are more like rectangular as opposed to round. I like it. Drawing like this is helping me solidify my shapes a little bit more and not have the same base thing. Because honestly, I was struggling with it for a little while, and I still am, but like... I feel like Ivy's features are a bit more pointed than round, so... Yeah, there's not really a version of like Poison Ivy that I dislike. I do wish that the stories would use her a little bit more. Because she's just that girly. I decided I want to do the hair. Because it's usually on the other side, but I don't want to cover it because then it might be hard to tell it's her. So I'm trying to look at other ways that people have done her hair. Yeah, I'm not sure which way I'm gonna do the hair. I'm looking at references right now. She has like the side part thing. Although I do kind of like the 90s version. So I'm probably gonna do that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch like more Justice League after the stream. If I'm being completely honest here. I think the eyeliner is a little bit more pointy than this. I noticed her brows sort of taper inward here. They're thicker in the end and thinner at the center. At least from the reference pictures that I see. So you probably wouldn't be able to see her ears on this side, so... Yeah, I'm not just sure which outfit I want to do. I think the classic one is just better. But, I need a better reference. I can't see her whole outfit here. My hair still looks kind of weird. I might change that. Surely. But, let's just get the rest of the limbs and stuff down. Yeah, I can already tell that I think for Poison Ivy I will probably clean up the sketch. I think Harley looks fine. But the sketch came out a little bit more chopped than I would have liked. But it's okay, that's why I did it on separate layers, so that I didn't have to worry about potentially having to redo something. Because sometimes you realize something isn't quite right, so being able to fix it is just part of being an artist. Maybe the curl should be like a little shorter. Yeah, I'm gonna try to redo the hair. Because I don't like how it looks. I think sometimes again, I have the tendency of trying to overcomplicate hair when I should really just do like a simple blob. Because like her hair isn't like super detailed compared to other characters. So I think I shouldn't overthink it too much. But the end can curl a little bit, I think. Okay, so what about this? For the rest of her outfit, I'm probably gonna keep it simple here. I wish I could see more of her outfit in this post, but it is what it is. Also, that's the wrong layer. I'm still using a bit of a thicker brush here. So I might, like I said, I might go into the Poison Ivy sketch and clean that up a little bit. Move this up. I wanna go back and like start coloring Harley here. Coloring techniques. I at least want to finish one of these characters. Harley Quinn. Comics. Image. Image. I'm not gonna try to like go crazy with the colors. I'm just gonna use a color picker because mainly this is like a study. But yeah, I'm gonna just insert this into here. And that's way smaller than that it's supposed to look. Can I find a better image? I'm gonna ditch this. It's way too grainy. It'd be nice to find something that's not like AI either. I guess this one could be good. I don't really even draw like cool tone skin very much. Image. Surely this will not look grainy. Oh god. What about one of these images? Harley Quinn comics. But like, there's nothing wrong with using like a color picker. I'm gonna be honest, if you're doing steady stuff. It's one of those other things that like the art community is just weird about for no reason. Like, I did this sketch myself, but sometimes I do need a little help with visual coloring. If I was doing this in my sketchbook, then no, I probably wouldn't have had to put up a reference, but yeah, I do at least want to try to get one illustration done. I don't know if I'll be able to do both. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow and do the other one. We'll see. I'll say it's still a little too dark. just going in with the fill bucket to get the base layer down for her. Surely if I do this, this won't fill up. I know if I did this on my old PC, it would reflect like crazy. But there's gotta be a cleaner way to do the fill. There might be like a brush or something. But for now, I just kind of want to get at least one piece of this done, or at least mostly complete before I end stream. But I really like this drawing so far. I do think I need to fix Ivy's face. This still looks a little weird, but Harley looks good, and I'm glad about that. I'm gonna color part of this hand because I think she might be wearing gloves. So but it's stuff like this that makes me like trying, because I feel like once you rock in, it's like pretty fun to do. I guess another thing about like doing illustrations like that is you realize colors that look like they're bright white aren't actually that color. And it's like another like fundamental part of painting too. I don't want to say not to use like white or like lighter colors, but even here, it's not too common to like see lighter colors. They look more gray or blue than like white. You can't really see her eyes here, so I'm not gonna put it there. And I can't keep doing that, so I need to close out. Do not save. But this is the base layer, so I'm not too concerned with blending anything right now. I want to get the base down, although I might blend around the eyes here. Just a touch here, because it's a little jarring than I want it to look. I also think I'm missing one of my blenders too. I don't know if it didn't get ported when I transferred my brushes of which are in my Discord for those who want to know what stuff that I use. But for most of this, I did use like the default brush for the coloring anyways. I used the sketch brush and a fine line brush for like the first 2 layers, but the coloring I am using default brushes. Which again, there's nothing wrong with doing. And anything, it's probably better to do it that way than try to use a billion different brushes at once. So we're gonna go back to the blender here. Still not, of course, the final render, but I don't like super harsh lines anywhere. At least not yet. Do I want to do her hair on a separate layer or no? I'm not sure yet. Maybe I should not be lazy. But like you can see again, a lot of the colors, a lot of colors that you think are like really bright aren't all that saturated. I hate covering the other eye though. That's how I did the coloring, so I kinda don't want to erase it though. This side should be the blue side, because her hair is like swapped with her eyeshadow. Also, it can also be jarring to see because I'm not using a white canvas. Because again, it's harsh on your eyes and can actually mess up your colors more than you would think. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of what I do. Honestly, I kind of want this color for her hair tie. In the reference that I'm looking at, it's like black, but I like the color of hair ties design better, so we are doing that. So So I guess the red side would also be on this side, facing the camera. So let's do that. And we're gonna make another layer. This is for the clothes. Also, I didn't put the motif on here, but I might add it later. We'll see. Or I might forget, honestly. It would be over here. And then on this side of the thigh. I will say coloring with like straight black does make me a little nervous. At least digitally. I wouldn't mind if I did this in my sketchbook. Because I had the plan to like go all out and use my dip pen, but obviously that did not happen. I will do it at some point this month, but I gotta figure out how to fix my setup for that. Also, don't I have the thing for the shapes? The only reason I don't really like to color digitally with like straight black is because I don't want to lose my sketch. It wouldn't have mattered as much if I was in my sketchbook though, because I think the contrast would look nice, but on here it might look a little more drawing than I want it to look, so I need to be a little mindful of that. So I decided to tone down the black a little bit. So this side would also be black. And then the belt was like a purplish silver color. Or really just the lighter gray, just depends on where the light is hitting it. I'll go here and so like this is the closest layer. I gotta say, I do like the jacket in this outfit, but I decided not to draw it here. Maybe next time. Who knows, maybe I'll draw other DC characters, because I feel like I haven't drawn Batman yet. And we might do the Teen Titan crew at some point as well. But, yeah. I think spicing it up is fun, and doing fan art, again, isn't inherently bad to do. But I think I'm gonna render the skin, or at least add some shading, so we're gonna make this. And we're gonna clip this to the layer beneath. And, yeah, we're gonna start doing some shading stuff now. Yeah, again, I'm not always a big fan of the multiplayer layer, but we're gonna use it because we're going for a more comic look in today anyways, so. I think we'll switch to the lasso tool too, so I can get cleaner angles here. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Can you hear me now? 'Cause we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life.
I'll probably like render some of this out so it's gonna look a little harsh at first.
After all the laughter fades, signs of life are washed away. I can still feel a gentle breeze. No matter how hard I pray, signs of one still remain, and life has become my enemy. Tell me, God, are you punishing me? Is this the price I'm paying for my past mistakes? This is my redemption song. I need you more than ever right now. Can you hear
Also, I didn't color the gloves either. Oopsie.
shout it loud?
I have to fix that before I move on to the clothes.
It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life.
I do want to add some purple here so I can blend it out some.
gonna shout it loud. Even if
Again, the coloring phase always looks a little bit ugly.
like I'm carrying the weight.
How other artists do is still something I'm trying to figure out.
I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Still, we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I hope that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will
How long have I been live for? I think it's almost been 2 hours already.
come to life.
Been recording for an hour. And apparently I got a bot in chat, which I didn't see, but somehow that's not too terribly surprising. Yeah, I thought Twitch was supposed to fix this, but Twitch says a lot of things, so I guess they didn't fix the little bot chat thing. I always get one, like, every stream. It doesn't even have to be in the art category. I can figure out how to do the sketchbook recording thing. I'll probably try to do another like art stream this weekend. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this tonight, because I still have work tomorrow. But, I'm trying to, like, get it somewhat decent. Issue is that it doesn't take long for me to get my digital art looking like it's a little too overdone. Yeah, digital coloring has just been difficult for me to learn. I'm trying to go a little longer, but I don't really want to be up super late because I know I want to stream again tomorrow. But I don't know if I'll be able to stream Friday. Regardless, I also wonder if it would make a difference if my line art was darker. Yes, it can also throw off my balance because I don't always like to use black for like line art stuff. Let's make another clipping layer. And we're gonna do black. And then we're gonna see if it makes a difference. I wonder if anyone else is doing Inktober on Twitch, or at least attempting it. Let's see. I don't know if even Inktober is like a boomer thing to do in the art community or not. I just do it because it's fun. Oops. I did not need to turn that on. I went to check the art category. To see if anyone else was doing Inktober stuff. I think there's still some people that do it, but I don't know if that's the case on Twitch. Art. I do need to figure out when I need to do the Magma thing too. There's some people doing Inktober. I just need to get my stuff set up so I can do a proper ink drawing. Because I like busting out my dip pen set and my bottled ink. Let's do this. Honestly, I think I like the way the gouache brush looks more than the G pen here, so I switched how I did the coloring. I think for the base layer, the brown brush is fine, but for like the detailed stuff, I think the gouache brush actually does look a little bit cleaner. Actually. That's why here I have 15 music. Another game that I need to play. But I don't have time to get dedicated to games as much as I would like. So if I do play something long term, it's probably gonna be a while before I finish it. Yeah, I think this is coming around really nice. Better than I thought it would for someone like me. Let's see. I think this looks more like it, but I could probably go more purple in some areas, especially around the nose.
You're back.
I'm really locked into this face, so I do kind of want to clean this up a bit. I really want to add a highlight to that eye, but I'm trying to be patient and not do that yet. But yeah, I could probably spend more time rendering this. Unfortunately, I don't have as much time this evening as I would have hoped to do. So I guess I just erased this part. Part of me thinks that I should probably just leave the eye here. I definitely need to do more digital art practice. But yeah, I think I don't want to go super long. We might actually come back to coloring this tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna end it here. If I stream too late, then I get too tired to stream, so I need to be more consistent and cut myself off. Well, now, but I'll be back tomorrow. We'll either play a game or we'll probably do more art. But I've been having fun with art, so we're probably gonna do more of that, but yeah. Till next time, bye y'all.